All right, we'll get going with Myron. Let's see, Scotty, you want to start us off?
Sure. I was wondering if you had a chance to square off with Julius Coates or Xavier Kelly to this point, and what do you think of those guys' potential?
Yeah, I go against Julius just about every day at practice. Um, he's very twitchy, and for how big he is, he's got a lot of speed and he's very athletic on the edge. Xavier, I go against here and there. He's just very powerful, very twitchy off the ball, and he's just big. He's just a big body inside.
Tom?
Hey, Myron, Sam's talked to us about you putting on the weight, and I'm wondering how difficult is that to put on the amount of weight you did and still retain your mobility, agility, and all that? What's that been like, and where are you now?
At first, I would probably say it was a little challenging, just, going from like 295 to 330 or 328. It's a little challenging with putting that much weight on at first, but I think I kind of gotten used to it, and I'm still moving good. I'm still light on my feet and everything, so I think I'm fine.
Trey Biddy?
Hey, Myron, what all goes into that, adding that much weight? Like what kind of diet is involved, and like what have you noticed from your strength numbers as a result?
Really, it was just COVID, honestly. Like, as soon as that COVID had broken out, just started cooking at home, and I don't know, I was just eating more, had less workouts, you know. But really, it was just COVID. And what was the second part you asked?
Just like, have you noticed like any strength gains and stuff as a result of that, or is it just being better to hold the line?
Yeah, I definitely got stronger since then, a lot stronger, and especially like it helps. I know Pittman's referenced it before, but sitting on a bull rush and pass pro, it definitely helps. It makes a big difference, and run blocking is way easier. So
Ty?
Yeah, Dorian just came on before you, Myron. He was just talking about that you've been one of the more tough guys in practice. Has there been any chippiness as of late with practice just starting up and just the offensive defensive line going at it?
um, not really, but we had a little bit today. Uh, Guys going back and forth at it, but for the most part, it's just been good competition, just back and forth.
Nate? You're muted, Nate.
Now, how about that? Still, just as far as stamina is concerned, Myron, how's that gone? Especially trying to do an up-tempo offense with the weight you've gained.
It's going good. I'm still getting used to going as fast as Coach Browse wants us to go, but it's getting better each day.
Is it a faster pace than what they tried to put in last year before they gave it up?
Yeah, it's definitely way faster than last year. Compared to last year, it's like a whole nother thing.
Thanks.
Nikki?
Hey, Myron, you're on, draft boards already. What has Coach Pittman and Coach Davis talked to you about wanting to up with your game this season, and what do you want to show?
Just really working on my technique and fundamentals. Just trying to master the small things, the tiny things that can hurt you when it comes to game time. But just the small things they're trying to fix with me. That's about it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, Myron, you're obviously one of several offensive linemen back with experience. Where do you think you guys are as a group compared to this time last year, and just what are your expectations for the line this season?
I think we're doing good right now. I think we still got a little bit of ways to go, and we got some time. But I think we're going to be good come season time, and we're going to be a lot better just because the added size and the added strength, and especially with this tempo, offense, we're all going to be in better shape for it.
Are you guys doing pretty good with that, the tempo, or how's that when you've added weight and everything? What's that like for the big guys?
We get tired sometimes, but I mean that's expected when you go tempo. But every day we're just fighting it, trying to get better.
Hutch?
Yeah, Myron, Kyle was telling us that Coach Davis wasn't out there today and Coach Pittman filled in. How nice is it to have a guy like that and Coach Pittman as your head coach to fill in a situation like this?
It's good. It's good. Him and Davis kind of share some of the same qualities, so it's not that big of a change, but it's always good to have someone out there, especially when your coach isn't out there to reiterate some of the things that he thinks.
Gary?
This with going into pads, what's the attitude of the guys getting into that situation where there is going to be hitting and more contact than there has been the last few days?
I think the team's been hungry, especially after going through that little break that we had where we couldn't do anything but just do workouts at home, and then getting back into it slowly with weightlifting. And then we got into the helmets. I think the team's just been hungry, and I think we're all been waiting to get back into full pads.
Mike?
Myron, it seems like over the last couple of years, and I know your perspective is from last year, it just seemed like every time you turn around, there's an injury. Somebody gets experience, they're in a position, okay, we're doing good, and then boom, they're out. And maybe it wasn't a season-ending thing, but just a guy misses a week here or there. You guys feel like maybe the bad luck is over now and you've got experience, you got older guys, a more mature offensive line, and therefore you're going to have better results?
Yeah, I feel like Coach Pittman and Coach Davis, they've been looking out for us, trying to keep us healthy so things like that don't happen again and we don't repeat our past mistakes. But I feel like with the experience we have and the maturity, like you mentioned, I feel like we're going to be good.
Trey?
Myron, I wanted to ask you about the young guys, Ray and Chop and Marcus Henderson. How those guys been fitting in and adjusting? It looked like Marcus was working a little second team left tackle today.
Yeah, Marcus, he's been moving up here. He's been doing good. He's picking up on the offense and everything real well. But as a group, they all been doing really good. They're learning the offense, they're coming to work every day, and that's all we can ask of them right now.
Tom?
Hey, Myron, I got a couple of them real quick, if Kyle can allow me to here real quick. First of all, playing left tackle in the SEC, I mean, that's the spot. You got to be a big dog. I wouldn't know what that would feel like, but how do you feel personally stacking up as a left tackle in the SEC, your confidence level?
My confidence is high. I mean, I had a good year last year, I put on weight to help me have a better year this year. I mean, my expectations are high and my confidence is high. I got nothing to lose.
And just a real quick description of what you think of Coach Kendall Briles. What have you made of him so far?
I think he's a good OC. I think he'll be good for us. I mean, he's been pushing the tempo at practice, trying to get us ready for the game. He's been trying to do everything he can to make practice feel like a game. I think it'll be good for us.
Thank you.
Bob?
Yeah, I'd do for 1, 2 if I can get him in here. Hey, Dorian obviously missed last season. What's it mean to you guys to have him back, and what have you seen from him in practice?
It's a big impact to have him back, especially during practice, because when you're at practice, you want those game-like reps. You want to be going against the best of the best. And for me to be going against him and Noah to be going against him, like, he's one of the best D linemen we got, and that just makes us better every day to go against the best of the best.
And Ricky Stromberg, he was kind of thrown in the fire, a little underweight last year. What have you seen from him? I guess he's been getting some double training at center too. What have you seen from Ricky? What do you expect from him in year 2?
I feel like he'll be good for us this year. He's been working at center mainly, but I think he's going to be good. He learned the offense. He's smart. He picks up on things. He reads the defense is good. I think he'll be good.
Thanks.
All right, last one goes to Nikki.
Myron, you talked about how fast the offense is and how fast the tempo is. Just how has Felipe been leading you guys? And then also, how does it feel when, the younger guys are back there?
It feels good with Felipe. I mean, he's very vocal. He's very affirmative in what he says, and it's just uplifting when he's out there. When he's out there, everyone, just a whole nother level of confidence just sinks in. And I feel like he's good. We feel good when he's back there. But when the young guys are back there, I feel like it just gives them confidence to have a quarterback back there that has been through the process and has just played the game.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Myron. All right, guys, we got Traylon here. Just a minute.